What you see here happens in neighborhoods every morning all across Houston. People lining up outside medical clinics waiting for one single piece of paper, a prescription for drugs they will either take themselves or turn around and sell. What you see happening here brings crime to communities. Tonight, Channel 2 investigator Robert Arnold is exposing what police call pill mills in a hidden camera investigation, one that started just feet away from our studios here in Southwest Houston. Robert is joining us live with what he's uncovered. Robert?
I tell you, it didn't take a lot to rouse our suspicions because this clinic is right next to our TV station. And just about the time we were wondering what was going on over here, we had a call from a viewer asking us to please take a closer look at this place. You're undercover with Channel 2 Investigates outside a clinic at 8 in the morning.
We were very concerned and I would say frustrated.
That's because every day people lined up like they were going into a nightclub. Some raced back and forth between the clinic and their cars. Others just hung around smoking.
Wasn't anything like what you would see for an individual in a normal situation going to a doctor for a checkup or an exam.
This doctor, who didn't want his face shown, has run a nearby practice for more than 3 decades. Suddenly, he found himself scared to go to work.
When you have patients that are coming into your business that you've been seeing for 35, 40 years, and they're saying, what's going on next door? I don't feel safe. They didn't try to hide much of anything. There would be cash exchanging hands.
What we caught on hidden camera happening in this parking lot is happening in neighborhoods throughout our area. A small clinic opens its doors and suddenly the neighborhood is filled with strange faces, all looking for one thing: prescription pills.
Those doctors that choose to cross that line are nothing more than a drug dealer in a white coat.
Drug Enforcement Special Agent Wendell Campbell.
If people need money to buy pills, they're going to do certain things to try to get that money.
And it's not just addicts coming into your neighborhood looking for pills. Campbell says drug dealers will often round up homeless people and use them to get pills to sell on the street.
They ride around in a van and they'll go to 20 different clinics throughout the day around Houston.
Which is what our doctor believes he was seeing outside his window.
They're just using these individuals as a mule.
This is why he says he called police and Channel 2 Investigates.
We knew something had to be done.
And as we were watching this place, Houston police raided the clinic. This search warrant shows cops did their own undercover operation, posing as patients. One officer wrote he got a less than 2-minute exam and was able to walk out with prescriptions for pain meds and muscle relaxants. The next day, the clinic was shut down. But police say it is just one of many. The DEA considers Houston a source city.
A place that people will come to get pills, not only from our region, but also from other states.
And all of this is why the DEA has launched a massive crackdown. In January, Channel 2 was there as federal agents raided this Clear Lake area clinic.
At the end of the day, there's nothing more important than the safety of our communities.
Just ask someone who's felt firsthand the effects these clinics can have on a neighborhood.
You don't need to be coming to work depressed and going home depressed and knowing that it's going to happen the same thing the next day and the next day and the next day.
And this clinic has been shut down since that raid, and police tell us that one of the nurses listed on those prescriptions surrendered her license the day of the raid. But understand, that raid happened because somebody saw something and called police. So we've put information for you under the Investigate section of click2houston.com, how to anonymously report suspicious things like this in your neighborhood. That includes a link to the DEA's Stop Drugs Houston website, as well as what the DEA is doing about this problem on a national level. Reporting live from Southwest Houston, Robert Arnold, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Good job, Robert.